What is up, my people? This is Bumblebee and Rad I Trust, and well, been a long time since I've uploaded a fucking battle because I've been busy with the Diamond Let's Play, but this battle is very old and I was too lazy to watch it all, and it's a pretty long one, so I guess we can get started here. It was a final round of a tournament. I was using a random fucking team of Azelf, Quagsire, Sceptile, Heatran, Scrafty, and Togekiss, while he was using a Sun team of Ninetales, Victini, Dragonite, Darmanitan, Charizard, and Victory Bell. Now, only one complaint is in this tournament. Basically, all of my opponents, I had like 5 opponents, and like every one of them used Sun teams. Now, no matter that, this was still a very good match, so let's get this started. I did this like at least 2-3 weeks ago, and I did not watch it, so this narration is going to be like complete garbage, I can guarantee it. So he's going to lead off with his Ninetales, average fucking Sun team lead. I'm going to lead off with my Azelf, because my Azelf is a fucking Azelf, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants, because he's an Azelf. So he's going to go, well, he's not going to go for anything, he's just going to get the Drought up because of his ability. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go for a Psychic. Choice Scarfed, Modest, should do a shit ton. I was right, it does do a shit ton, but he goes for Hypnosis and he gets me asleep, and I'm like, oh, fuck, well, I have no idea what this Ninetales is about to start doing. So I guess I'll just stay in for one turn and see what he's going to do. And he goes for the Fire Blast, and if I'm correct, that Fire Blast should be enough, and holy shit, my cursor's in my way, but I'll just edit it to where it's not. But, that Fire Blast is going to kill me, and it's like, yeah, you're fucking Ninetales, you're in the sun, you get stabbed, you get the boost from the fire, from the sun, you know. Azelf has got, like, shit defenses, of course he's not going to live that. So I go into Sceptile, my genius plan is I can outspeed this and kill it off with the Earthquake. By this time, he doesn't really give a fuck anymore, because he doesn't have anything he really wants to go in to take the Earthquake with. So he's just going to leave his Ninetales in for Death Fodder, because it's already done its job and got the sun up. So I'm like, alright, you know what, that's cool with me. So it goes into Darmanitan. I know automatically this thing is Scarfed, my Sceptile is not. I gotta get the fuck out of there, and I gotta go into something that can take a Flare Blitz in the sun. So I switch out, go into my fucking Barney, aka Quagsire, because Quagsire is a beast. He goes for the sun boosted stab Flare Blitz from a fucking Darmanitan, and that is just like, yeah, I'm gonna hit you in the face with a fucking tank and see how you feel about it. And Quagsire does not take that as nice as I would like him to. I do have the lefties, I am unaware, but why would I be using Quagsire if I wasn't unaware? I think he could have killed me with another Flare Blitz. He decides just to switch out. It goes into Victory Bell, and I'm like, okay, well, I was going to Toxic anything that comes in, but he's poison. Well, he's poison type, so that really doesn't fucking matter here. So I'm like, alright, well, I obviously can't keep Barney in on Victory Bell because that thing would just rape its face. So I decided I'll go into my Heatran and just wall it or see what it's going to do. And he goes for the Growth, and I'm like, okay, so if he has Earthquake or anything like that, I'm fucked. So I best be going for Protect and see what he's going to do with this thing. I don't know if he's a special attacker, I don't know if he's a physical attacker, but he goes for Sleep Powder, and I don't go for Protect. What the fuck's up with that? So he goes for Sleep Powder and puts me to sleep. Now, that I don't like. Why didn't I go for Protect there and could have saw that coming? That's kind of gay. So he goes for Solar Beam. Don't really understand why. I mean, I am a special defensive Heatran. Solar Beam's not going to do much to me with me quad resisting it. Even with the +2 from Growth, since you're in the sun, Growth gives you +2 in both stats instead of +1. So Heatran is put to sleep, and he knows that he can't do shit with Solar Beam. So I don't know if like he was expecting me to switch, or if like he honestly was like just going for Solar Beam. But then he switches out, which kind of tells me that he doesn't have the ground type move, because he knew I was trying to switch out there, and I'm still fast asleep. And if I'm correct, I didn't want to switch out from Heatran right here, because I know that if I switch out, those sleep turns are going to get reset, and I don't like that. So I just wake up and go for Protect, just see what this thing's going to do, expecting maybe the Dragon Dance or the Earthquake. And he does indeed go for the Dragon Dance, so I'm like, alright, I gotta get this thing down as fast as possible now. Because Dragonite with multi-scale is never nice to see. I think I either go for a Toxic or I go for a Will-O-Wisp. I forget which special defensive Heatran this is, because I have 2. I have one that's got Earth Power and Will-O-Wisp, and I got one that has Will-O-Wisp and Earth Power, and one that has Lava Plume and Toxic. So, I didn't, yeah, Toxic Lava Plumer, I guess. So, Actually, I have one that doesn't have Stealth Rock, so this may be it. This may be like Lava Plume, Earth Power, Toxic, Protect. But anyways, get the Toxic off on the Dragonite because it is a multi-scale Dragonite, so that is probably the best thing I can do. Shows that he does not have leftovers, which is good because Toxic is going to be doing work a lot more now. I think I'll go for a Lava Plume here just to get some damage off on this thing, just because it's a bitch. Nothing really much to say about it. And even without the multi-scale, like, ability kicking in, that thing still takes the Lava Plume pretty well, even in the sun. And that's, like, scary as fuck when Dragonite can be that bulky, because he is a scary Pokemon, no matter how you put it. What am I gonna do? I think I go for, yeah, I go for Protect. I was gonna say I think I go for another Lava Plume, but I guess I go for Protect. Should've watched this match before I decided to narrate it, but then he goes for Dragon Claw, and I'm like, okay, well, does he not have Earthquake? Because I myself always carry Earthquake on Heatran, but, I mean, not on Heatran, on, Dragonite. It's just a habit. If I make a Dragonite, Earthquake's gotta get put on it, because I don't like getting walled by Heatrans. If I see a Heatran, I'm like, oh, fuck. But, it's not my Dragonite, so I do not have the right to complain about it. I decided that I don't want to see how well I can take that, Dragon Claw, so I decided to go into Barney, who has Unaware, and it won't, like, hurt me because I'm unaware of his boost, but it will still do a good chunk of damage, I think. Yes. There's a very nice chunk of damage, but I'm like, I can live another one, I'm pretty sure. I think I can go for a Recover, and if I don't go for a Recover right here, I'm about to, like, facepalm myself, because I'm gonna be like, what the fuck was I thinking there? Come on, all this residual damage shit. So he goes for another Dragon Claw. I'm pretty sure that I can live another Dragon Claw if it's not a crit. Or I can't. Or was it a crit? Was it a crit? Was it a crit? No, it wasn't. So I guess I couldn't live another Dragon Claw. Maybe if he got minimum damage. I don't know if he got minimum damage there. I'm just saying, maybe if he did, it looked like I could have lived another one. But the Dragonite is about dead. He didn't do as bad as he could. He could have, like, potentially swept the whole team, but I can now just go into Heatran and gladly protect in his face and let him die to the Toxic. Or is he gonna go for a Roost here? Yep, he goes for a Roost. That was gay. So, yeah, that was gay. I don't know what I do here now, because my whole plan was to, like, let this thing get killed by Toxic. I think it eventually still does get killed by Toxic, it's just that I don't really have anything that can take it. I know I can take at least one Dragon Claw from this thing right now, and it can only, like, dish out about one more before Toxic kills it. I can go for Protect, but sadly my Protect fails, and I am not able to get the double Protect, and that's gay. So he does go for Dragon Claw. I'm pretty sure that I can live at least 1+2 Dragon Claw from this thing, and do I? Yes, I do. Live it with 70 HP because Heatran is a bitch. Well, a pimp, actually. And it gets a critical hit, so I would have taken that a lot better if that was a crit. I think it's +2. It may be +1, but I'm pretty sure it's a +2 Dragonite right now. So now I'm obviously just going to go for Protect, but I think he's going to go for a Roost again, or he's just going to die. Okay, whatever. Excuse me. So now he goes into Victini, and I fucking hate Victini, like, with everything, like, in my soul. So I go for Protect, just to see what it's going to do. I'm pretty sure it'll go for the Volt, whatever, or, yeah, Cross Thunder. I forget what it's called, like, in the English version, since I don't have the English version, I have the Japanese version. So I'm going to obviously switch out, because I know I can't take one of those at my current health, so I decided to go into G-Bush. G-Bush is Sceptile, and I'm pretty sure that I can live at least one Cross Thunder, so that's what I decided to do. But then I realized, well, he's probably Scarfed, and he's probably going to be faster than me, so that's going to suck dick. Actually, I can live like 3 with Sceptile, that's cool. So I think it should have went for... I think I do go for Earthquake here, but he goes into the Charizard. Yup, and this is where I was... This is where I was wishing that my Heatran had, fucking, what do you call it, Stealth Rocks. Yeah, I remember this now. I remember this little part at least. So I go for Drain Punch. I don't know what my logic thinking was there. I thought maybe he'd switch out, I guess, but I don't know what I had to go for Drain Punch. I think I had Rock Slide, and Rock Slide could have, you know, killed it. But obviously, I guess I went for Drain Punch. I don't know why, but I did. So... Go into max hacks, which is my Togekiss. I know I can live, hopefully, anything this thing throws at me. And he goes for a Fire Blast, and he misses, and I'm like, max hacks for the win. That's what I am talking about. And I think I'm able to kill this thing off, yeah, with a crit. Max hacks for the win. Don't think the crit counted, but it's kind of funny that as soon as a Pokemon named Max Hack comes in, you miss an attack and then get critted. That does kind of suck. So now he goes into that, and I know he's going to go for the Cross Thunder, so I don't want to stay in on that. So I'm obviously going to go into Heat Rants, hoping that he can, like, take it. And I can go into my fucking Scrafty with, like, a free switch in. So I don't think I'm able to take one. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Yeah, I am, so that's awesome. Get the leftovers, but it's not really going to help me because I'm obviously not going to be able to live another one unless I get that Protect off. Right, sweet. Maybe he's going to switch out. Maybe he's going to go for another Cross Thunder. I don't know if I can live another one even with this lefty boost. If I was smart, I would go for Toxic right here. 69 HP. Yeah. And why would I go for Protect again? What the fuck? Okay, now I'm just looking at myself and saying, what am I doing? Oh, maybe that's why I wasn't able to live. Maybe I knew that during the battle, whatever. I haven't had a battle in like 3 weeks. This was the last battle I've done. So I go into Dadass, and he's obviously going to switch out because he doesn't want to take a crunch. He's going to go into his Nom Nom on James. And I'm like, well, you know what? You can Nom Nom on James. I'm going to go for my Dragon Dance and just do my Dragon Dance stuff. And, doesn't know is that I am actually packing Ice Punch, so I'm not very afraid of this thing. He goes for Sleep Powder and misses, and I'm able to get another Dragon Dance up. I was kind of hoping that he would go for that Sleep Powder and it would miss. But if it would have hit, I would have, like, lost anyways. So I go for the Ice Punch, and this thing's not going to be able to live a +2 Ice Punch from Scrafty. With Overconfidence, I'm going to get +3. And now here was where I underestimated, like, this guy big time. Like, he's about to go into his Darmanitan right about now. I think he goes into Darmanitan right about now. Yeah. What I was thinking is all I needed was +2 to outspeed this Darmanitan. I was horribly wrong, and I wasn't able to outspeed it. And I know Flare Blitz, Stab, I don't have any defense EVs, and it's in the sun. I know I'm not going to be able to live that, and I'm going to die. So that is pretty much a good game. All I have left is my Togekiss, and Togekiss isn't going to want to take that Flare Blitz too nicely, and it will definitely not outspeed either. It won't outspeed the Victini or the Darmanitan because they are both Scarfed. So that is a good game. Pika, I think that was his name, is like Pika XX something, but I shall just call him Pika. Good game, had a lot of fun. Final score is 2-0. Next part of Diamond will probably be up later on the night. But, yes, with that, my people, I would like to say goodbye. Peace.